Midsummer's Night Dream Tablescape collaboration being hosted by Kenya from Kenya's Decor Corner and Diana from She Leaves a Little Sparkle. They've come together and asked us to create a summer tablescape with the theme of Midsummer's Night Dream. They really left the criteria pretty wide open other than sticking with the theme. I am excited because this is absolutely your first glimpse of our new dining room table. If you've been watching me for a while, you might know that several months ago, we went to Dallas to see about a dining room table, and I haven't told y'all a lot about it yet. I will be telling y'all soon, but we literally just got this in last week. These are our old chairs that we're using, but this is the first glimpse. As soon as we get our new chairs in, which they should be coming pretty soon, I will be making a video to show you the dining room table and give you a dining room tour. We're still working on it, it's a work in progress. But I'll do that tour for you and show you the new table and chairs and all that good stuff. But what I wanted to do today was show you how you could take a large table, because this is actually a 10-foot table. I'm not sure if you can tell the full length of it, but we have a long dining room. That's why we needed to get a new table. I wanted to show you how you could take a large table and actually create a very intimate and romantic setting. That's my goal for what I'm doing today, and y'all can let me know in the comments if I actually accomplished that goal or not. I'll be giving you a few tips of what I did to try to make that happen so that you could maybe try to replicate that at home if you ever wanted to. If you haven't already been to Kenya and Diana's channels, I'm gonna leave the links in the description below, and I would highly encourage you to go check out both of their channels and subscribe. Both of these ladies are super creative. They do a lot of decor videos and just lifestyle type videos. So if you're into that type of thing, if you like my channel, I really think you will love both of their channels. And not only that, but they're both just beautiful souls. So I know that you will enjoy their channels if you go check them out, and show them a little love by also subscribing to their channels. I'm also going to leave a link for the playlist in the description below, so make sure you also check out the playlist and see what everybody else is doing for their tablescapes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you visit. And to all my regular family members, thank you for showing up for me again. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe and join our community. Since the theme for this was a Midsummer's Night Dream, and specifically they wanted it to be for summertime, I wanted to make sure that I kept it romantic, but also kept it light and airy for summer. So I didn't want to go too heavy or dark with my colors. So I used a lot of white in this tablescape. For my colors, I decided to stick with white and silver tones with a few hints of black thrown in. Not too much, because like I said, I wanted it to be light and airy and not too dark and heavy. But I did want it to be very romantic, so it needed a few little dark touches here and there. I also decided to stick with one type of flower for this tablescape. I stuck with white roses for both of the floral arrangements that I have. The first thing I wanted to do when creating this tablescape was divide my table in half. And this would be the first tip that I have for you. Since this was such a large table, you want to divide it into sections, and I chose to do half of the table, but you could choose to do even a smaller portion than that. All I did to create this barrier was, instead of using a table runner going horizontally across the table, I decided to go vertical with my table runner across the width of the table instead of the length of the table like you would normally do. All I did was use 4 sheets of craft paper. I overlaid them a little bit because 4 was a little bit too much, but 3 wasn't quite enough if I had laid them end to end. So I ended up going with 4 sheets overlaid and just created a little table runner going vertically. This allowed me to create a vertical break in the table where when you're sitting down, you basically have a little wall here where it makes it look like the table ends right here versus going another 5 feet. This is the same flower arrangement that I used in my casual outdoor dining video recently. I'll leave a link for that in the cards above, and then also in the description if you'd like to check out that video. These are artificial white roses, but the greenery is not artificial. This is actually fresh greenery. That's just a little tip I have for you. Mixing fresh greenery or flowers with artificial, either greenery or flowers, makes your arrangement look more realistic. The candle holders are lime grass from Dollar Tree that I stuffed inside with these white rose petals that I picked up from Dollar Tree also. Then I just covered it with this black and sheer silver glitter ribbon that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Again, in order to create this as an intimate setting for two with this larger size table, I decided again to go vertically with my table runner. This is just a white and gray fabric that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. On top of it, I've covered it with this sheer fabric because I wanted to soften it up a little bit. Since this is supposed to be dreamy and airy, summer, midsummer's night dream, I wanted to definitely soften up this a little bit and make it blend better with everything else. So I just used the sheer fabric on top to create that effect. I already had these placemats, but I wanted to soften them up and also make them flow with the theme. I used the same sheer ribbon that I used to cover the votive candle holders. I just cut the ribbon into 3 sections. I taped it onto the back of the placemat on each side, create this beautiful placemat. I really like how this turned out. And then I'm using the silver chargers that I picked up in the wedding section from Hobby Lobby. The white sheer fabric also came from the wedding section in Hobby Lobby. I also hauled these appetizer plates from Goodwill. They were perfect for this place setting. So I'm just using the silver charger with my white dinner and salad plates and then the porcelain silver appetizer plates. I DIY'd these napkin rings by using a tile. I'm not sure what the shape of this tile is called, but I found these sheets of tiles when I was looking for tiles for my DIY tile planter video. I'll link that in the cards above. I took this beautiful silver ribbon that I picked up at Hobby Lobby and I just covered the tile with it. And then I had the napkin rings from Dollar Tree and I just hot glued these to the napkin ring. They turned out beautifully. I love these napkin rings. I think they're very elegant and fit the theme of A Midsummer's Night Dream. I'm using the stemmed wine glass for water and the stemless wine glass for wine. I'm trying to create a more intimate setting. I just wanted to close that in even more by filling the space on either side with these silver beads. So I just took 2 of the sticks of beads and placed them together, and that helps to tighten the space even more. So again, it's helping to conceal the fact that this is actually a very large table. Spray painted this silver candle holder that I picked up at Goodwill. These are glass vases from Dollar Tree, and the candles also came from Dollar Tree. I really would have liked to have taller candles, but I didn't have 5 candles that were all taller, but I did have some of these candles, and I had more of the tea light candles. What I decided to do was use more of the rose petals, and I just filled the bottom with that. I placed a smaller tea light candle on top of that, so at night it'll help illuminate, and then I'm using these smaller Dollar Tree candles, and I think it just helps to give it the effect of having a larger candle, and I just think it gives it a nicer look than had I just used the shorter candles in the taller vases. Adding the vases to the candle holder makes it look more elegant and actually more expensive. By using the candles on this side, it helps balance what I have on the other side. It also provides more opportunity for candlelight, which you know is very romantic. Instead of using something like the candles over here like I did, you could just use this section of the table to place some appetizers and your wine bottle and things like that. So we don't have our new chairs yet, which will be covered in the beautiful fabric. I decided I needed to do something to help tie the chairs into the whole theme, so I just used this wide sheer ribbon to make a sash for each of the chairs. And I just think it was a little extra added touch that helped tie everything together. I hope you've enjoyed enjoyed seeing my Midnight Summer's Dream tablescape and seeing how I was able to take our large table and make it feel much more intimate for just the two of us. We are very excited to use our table for the first time because we haven't actually had a meal here yet. We don't want this to be a table in a room that just sits here and not gets used. So I will be doing this type of thing more for this table so that we can actually come in here and use our beautiful table that we just got. Remember to check out Kenya and Diana's channels. I'll leave the links in the description along with the links for the playlist. So go check out all the videos for the playlist and their channels. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you join our community. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye guys.